So today I'm going to be testing out the brand new e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush and Highlighter. I also have the brand new concealer from Physicians Formula, as well as their new bronzer, and I might have a few more makeup products up my sleeve. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Well, hello, it's Kat and welcome to Cat's Eye Beauty. I'm over 50 years old and I love testing out makeup and skincare products. And today I'm so excited because I'm testing out a bunch of new makeup from e.l.f. Their new e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands in their blush, their highlighter. I even got the new concealer from Physicians Formula and I can't wait to put these products on my face. So let's get into it. So how you doing? Now, I already have some of my complexion products on. For primer today, I use the e.l.f. Whoa Glow. I love this SPF as well as makeup primer. It doubles as one. It has an SPF of 30 and it just provides a very beautiful luminosity to the complexion. And since it's gonna be 80 degrees here today and super sunny, I thought might as well double up on sunscreen as well as use it as a makeup primer. For foundation, you know what? I've been testing this out. I did a full review on it on the brand new L'Oreal True Match Super-Blendable Foundation. I do like it. I thought it would pair well with the super glowy Whoa Glow, and I thought it just makes a really beautiful combination. My skin looks dewy, it looks fresh, it's hydrated, plus my skin is protected from the sun. But yeah, we are gonna dive right in with the concealer from Physicians Formula. This just recently came out, and you know I love testing out a good concealer for our mature skin, but I got the shade light to medium. It's a long-wearing, multi-use, radiance-boosting concealer that delivers buildable, flawless coverage and awakens the skin by concealing any imperfections. It delivers a radiant, soft focus. I picked this up at Target and I've been religiously testing out this concealer for us. What's unique about this concealer, it has a dual end, okay? It kind of reminds me of that concealer from Clinique that includes that sponge tip applicator. As you can see, I haven't used it, but I guess if you're in a pinch and you need to have concealer and you don't have your sponge, I guess you could use this. And I love how the doe foot is super tiny and angular so you can get into those really tight areas under your eyes. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply it right where I need brightening and right through here. Now, first off the bat, it's got a very, very runny consistency, very lightweight. And from my experience, a little bit goes a long way. Wait till you see the coverage. And then right under my nose, and it kind of has a scent. It's not too strong, but I'm gonna let that marinate for a few moments on my skin. Iced coffee, gotta love it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the heat of my ring finger and just tap it in. The coverage on this concealer is so amazing, but at the same time, it's very hydrating and it really does provide fantastic coverage. Wait a minute, let me turn down my lights for you. Okay, so I turned down my lights so you can see exactly what we're dealing with. I love this concealer because it's really on the runnier side, so it's so much easier to apply under that delicate under eye area. Super easy to blend out, and as you can see, the coverage is insane. I made a mistake first time applying it. I put way too much. You just need a tiny bit, and it just blends out seamlessly. But see how quickly it blended out? And I'm not wearing any sort of color corrector under my eye, so that is all concealer. And then I'm gonna take my concealer brush and tap that in. Ooh, that blended out so quickly. Like that. Oh my goodness. This is super brightening, super hydrating because I do have a drier under eye area. This is one of the quickest blending concealers I've ever used, honestly. And I think I kind of like it better than my e.l.f. One of my all-time favorite drugstore concealers is from e.l.f. and it's their Flawless Brightening Concealer. But recently, I don't know, this one is really running a tight race with that concealer. It just blends out super fast, super easily, doesn't settle under my fine lines, it doesn't have that gray weird cast that you sometimes get with a concealer, and it doesn't crease. Oh, love this concealer. Now, I did pick up a new liquid bronzer. You're probably going, oh my gosh, it's about time, because you know how much I love the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer. But Physicians Formula came out with Butter Glow Liquid Bronzer. This retails for about $10.99, and you get a fair amount. You get 1.3 fluid ounces. You can apply it all over your face for that natural glow, and then apply your foundation over it, or you can use it as a bronzer. Let me tell you something. I put it all over my face yesterday because I wanted to see how bronzy it would be. I turned about 3 shades darker, and it was kind of too much, but if you're looking for a nice overall healthy glow, a little bit goes a long way because this is quite pigmented. But today, I just want to use it as my regular bronzer. It comes in a squeezy tube, which I kind of wish it had a pump on it, but beggars can't be choosers. So I'm going to show you the consistency. It kind of plopped out. Wow. Okay, so here it is, super runny, super creamy. And you know what I believe this is the only shade that they came out with. It looks a little, dare I say, orange, but yeah, that's way too much. So let me just take a little bit off. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a tiny bit and apply it where I normally would put my bronzer, right through here. When I put it on all over my face yesterday, it was way too much, but like I said, you can mix it in with your favorite foundation on top. Oh, that's pretty. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a brush and just tap that in, just so I can get that bronzy glow. It's not glittery, it's just giving me that nice, natural, bronzy look. That's pretty. Like I said, I think this only comes in 1 shade, but it does feel hydrating. I think it kind of is leaning towards the orange side. I don't know, what do you think? But it really blends out quickly and easily. Super fast, super easy. Okay, so that blended out really nice. Now it does have somewhat of a scent. Physicians Formula has always had somewhat of a coconutty smell, and this is no exception, so be forewarned. This does have a coconutty scent, but it's not too bad. The next product that I can't wait to test out is from e.l.f. It is their new Halo Glow Beauty Wand Liquid Blushes. I've got a couple of shades here. The minute it was released on the e.l.f. website, I set my timer, and it was released at 12 p.m. By 12:05 p.m., the shade Rose You Slay sold out. So I ended up ordering off the Ulta website. And curiously enough, I got it faster ordering from Ulta than I did from e.l.f. This is supposed to be the dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury Liquid Blush. That retails for about $42. I know there are some blushes that are super expensive that I absolutely love, that I paid a lot of money for, but I don't know. Charlotte Tilbury, I love, but sometimes her products can be so hit or miss. At the price point of $9, I could not wait to test this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these so you can see what they look like. Now these retail for $9 each, and I picked up 3 shades, Rose You Slay, Candlelit, and Berry Radiant. So let's go ahead and swatch these. Now I've already tested out Rose You Slay earlier this week. I have to tell you, super pretty, but it does have somewhat of a shimmery sheen to it. That's not good if you have texture on your complexion. So let me show you what Rose You Slay looks like. This is Rose You Slay. This is like the pinkiest shade that you'll get. And note to self, these dry down rather quickly. Berry Radiant, this is a deeper shade. Oh my goodness. That is super dark. And Candlelit. This is very, very peachy. So yeah, these are the shades through here. I'm gonna start out with Candlelit. I wanna see how Candlelit looks on my complexion because I know it's very peachy. Now, what I've learned strategically how to place this, because I do have texture and I do have pores right through here, so I kind of wanna avoid that area. So I'm gonna place it pretty high up right through here and see, ooh, that might have been too much. Oh my goodness, that was way too much. So I'm gonna start tapping it in with my fingertips. First off the bat, this is pigmented and very, very shiny. So I'm trying to avoid that area because that's my most porous areas. So I'm tapping it in. I do like the shade. It's very summery. Then I'm gonna take my favorite e.l.f. brush ever. That's kind of dirty. It's got cat hair on it. And I'm just gonna tap that in. Okay, that's a little bit better. But as you can see, it blended out quickly, but just a tad patchy. That's what I found. This is a little patchy on the complexion. Go on the other side. right through there and then tap it in. If you don't like a shimmery blush, you're probably not gonna like this, I'll be honest with you, unless you go ahead and finish it off with setting powder to kind of dull down that shimmer. But if you have texture right through here, I mean, and who doesn't, you may wanna avoid that area. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tap it in with the dual-ended complexion brush. Love this brush from e.l.f., super affordable. But see how it's very shiny? It's almost like you already have a liquid highlighter on. It kind of is reminiscent of their luminous putty blushes, but a little bit more luminous, if you know what I mean. Look how dry it is already on my hand, and that was just a few moments. So this is what it looks like with the lights turned all the way up. Now the lights do kind of blow out everything. That's why I like turning down my lights for you guys. It does contain squalane, so it's hydrating at the same time. But be warned, this dries down super quick. As you can see, this blush is very subtle. You can build up the pigment, you can blend it out. I do like the shade Candlelit. I think it's a really nice corally peachy tone for summertime. The pinks are super pretty, but I also picked up their Halo Glow Beauty Wand highlighters, and I picked up two shades. I picked up Rose Quartz and I picked up Champagne. So I can't wait to see what these look like. I want to test out Champagne. Okay, this one is Rose Quartz. Ooh, I wonder if you could use this as a blush. I mean, why not? Oh, that's super pretty. It reminds me of the Milani Luminoso liquid highlighter, but let's see what Rose Quartz looks like. That is very subtle. Let me turn down my light. Very pink, super pretty. That is Rose Quartz. And then Champagne. Let's see what this looks like. Hopefully it doesn't have the same consistency as the blush, because that blush dried really quickly. Ooh, I like that shade. That is super pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit on my fingertip. I'm just gonna tap it right through here and see how it looks. It's definitely not glittery. Very subtle. I mean, should we put it on like this? I don't know, I'm afraid. We'll try it that way. Oh, that's more effective. Wow, that is super bright. What do you think? Oh my gosh, it's super pretty. I like that. A lot of the blushes that I've been wearing recently are very glowy anyway, so I tend to forego highlighter, but I was super curious about this. I think it's very pretty. You can definitely add more to really bump up that shine and that highlight and that glow, but since we are of the mature age and we do have some trouble areas right through here, you want to strategically place it where it's not going to exacerbate your imperfections. So I just put it right through there. Now the next thing that I picked up, and I picked this up a while ago, it's from e.l.f. and it's their Velvet Touch eyeshadow palette. I've never seen an eyeshadow palette like this before from e.l.f. This is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette, and the textures literally feel like velvet. Oh my gosh, you've got this beautiful champagne shade through here. You've got a gorgeous corally peach shade, the bronzy color through here, and then a deep red velvet shade. Look at that shade here. It looks like mustard, but it's super pretty. And then a deeper dark brown shade. Since I'm wearing kind of a corally vibe today, I want to coincide with the blush. I'm going to go in with this peachy shade and show you. Oh my God, it feels like freaking cream velvet. Look at that. And I'm just gonna pop it all over my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it's like a cream to powder. Oh my gosh, the consistency is very spongy, but once you apply it, it just goes on so smooth. I love this, one and done. But see how it's kind of moving in the pan, if you will? Very creamy. But this definitely changes from like a buttery, velvety consistency into a powder. It's not terribly pigmented, so it's super easy to just pop onto your lids for that one and done look. That's super pretty. Let's try a little bit of this shade. See how it works with a brush and just kind of put some on the outer thirds of my eye. Give it a little more definition. Okay, that's a little strange. It's kind of weird with a brush, but yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe I need a stiffer brush, maybe a firmer brush. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy A505, very stiff. Let's try to press that in and just kind of stamp it. Oh yeah, that's working much better. This one right through here, I want to try it in the inner corner. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna try it on a brush through here and pop it in the corner. pop a little bit more through here. It's definitely easier to use with your fingertips. I would definitely use my finger if you want to apply any of these Velvet Touch eyeshadows. If you want something that's easy, one and done, and very affordable and unique, I would definitely check this out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some eyeliner and mascara, and we're gonna check out a brand new lip plumping lip liner. What? A lip liner that plumps your lips? Yeah, so let me go ahead and I'll be right back. Okay, mascara and eyeliner are on. I just went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. It is a fantastic mascara if you really want to lengthen and lift those lashes. I didn't even curl my lashes, and look, it's insane. I went ahead and tight lined my upper waterline with, of course, the Infallible Gel Grip Eyeliner in brown denim. Just lovely. And then I did a tiny wing with the number 7 Stay Perfect Liquid Eyeliner in brown. I think it's a beautiful combination. It goes well with the e.l.f. Velvet Touch eyeshadow. Love the mascara, love the eyeshadow look, how it's looking. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. You know this is one of my all-time favorite drugstore translucent powders. And set that Physicians Formula concealer. And this is just beautiful with that Physicians Formula concealer. Now for lips. Now this isn't from the drugstore and it is kind of pricey, but I was really intrigued by the brand new Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shaper. It is a lip liner that's supposed to plump your lips. It comes in several shades and it retails for $24, but it's something I really wanted to test out for us, especially some of us that have thinning lips and we need a little oomph. I picked up the shade Puffy Nude and I've been testing this out all week. You guys, you know when you try a plumping lip gloss, especially from Too Faced, they can be very, how do I put this, stingy. This one, I am not kidding you. It is almost to the point of being painful. I'm scaring you. I scare myself. But you push it from underneath to reveal the product. It's almost the same shade as my natural lips, so I thought that would be kind of good because it's not gonna look overdrawn and it's gonna look almost natural. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. I love the shade Puffy Nude. Now you're not gonna feel the sting just yet. And I'm not gonna overdraw it. I'm just gonna stay within my lip line because it's supposed to plump. And I'm gonna go a little bit lower on my lower lip, just a little bit for that pout. Look how pretty that shade is. Wait for it though. Holy smokes. I feel it, and you know what? When I first tested it out, I clocked it. It stung for about 3 hours. I'm not kidding. In terms of plumping, some people say, oh, I see a difference. Honestly, let's look, let's wait. Now, do these really work? I don't think so. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried this yet. I love this shade. I think it's very, very pretty. Do I think it's worth $24? Probably not, no, but I do love this color. I think it's very pretty, very flattering. It's really stingy, and sometimes I like to put a little bit of gloss right in the middle because it's a very, very matte lip liner. I'm gonna take a little bit of my NYX favorite fat lip oil. I know this is in the shade Mist Call, ever so slightly, just right in the middle, like that. This is really intense, so if you don't like something that stings on your lips for several hours, this is probably not the product for you. As far as plumping my lips, I really don't see a huge difference. I would be curious to know if anyone else has tried this and if you see a big difference in your plumping of the lips. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. So here we are with the final look, and I have some thoughts. Let's talk about the new concealer from Physicians Formula. I love this concealer. I love the consistency of it. I love the coverage. It's radiant, but I don't know, it just looks great under the eyes. As far as the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand blushes, I think they're very pretty, but you have to work fast with this formula. It tends to dry really fast, so you have to tap it in super quick or use a brush to blend it out. I do like the shade Candlelit. I think it's very pretty. It's soft, coral, peachy tones. I like these. Do I love them? it's something I wanted to test out for you guys. I know people are calling it the dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury liquid blush. These are quite good. It does dry down super quickly and it tends to get a little patchy, especially the darker shades like Rose You Slay. So thanks for hanging out with me today and letting me test out all of this makeup. I hope you had fun. I know I did. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love it if you'd be a part of our family. In case you want to hang out a little bit longer and check out some foundation reviews, check out the playlist down here. And for skincare reviews, check out the playlist right over there. But for now, oh, that stings. Mahal kita, I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.